Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 13 of our All the Mod 6 to the Sky Let's Play series. Where today, if we take a look at our civs, our back stuff has been completely cleared out. Setting up that stack upgrade on that interface was definitely the play. We may be able to access it. Yeah, look, everything comes in and it's fairly quick at dumping its inventory. And if we look in here, we can see we have a ton of stuff. I got rid of those two chests that we had sitting there, the diamond chest with all of our resources. But if we come down here, you can see we have all of our stuff set up in here. So we have our external storage, and we have the priority on this bad boy set to higher. So he is the only thing where these items can go. And if we come over here, and we set this thing to insert only for the moment, we won't be able to access any of this stuff in our system. And we come over here, boop, and we go to our system and we'll see, okay, all of these are in our system, including this flint. So this flint needs to come out. I think our issue with the flint was that we ended up, we have too much. We have too much flint. We need to get an upgrade. We have more than, because each one of those drawers holds 2,000, and this is 761 here. So yeah, I think we ended up with too much flint at upgrade. So let's get a, this will do 4 times base value. Let's do a gold. I need to go back downstairs. I got to turn this back on because I forgot. So as you can see, the compacting drawers turns everything into nuggets except for a few things. I don't know why. Our iron goes iron blocks, iron ingots, and then compressed iron. I would prefer that to have been iron nuggets. And then our copper doesn't turn into nuggets at all for some reason. So it's a little weird, but if we put this back on to insert and extract, we'll see the reason that I did that. That's how you can validate that items are actually going into the drawers properly. By turning it to insert only, you won't be able to see any of the items that are in here, and you'll be able to know, okay, look, hey, there were 761 of these sitting in our refined storage system, not in the drawer where it belonged. Make sense? Makes sense to me. Storage upgrades. So if we take our upgrades and we get an upgrade tier 3, we should be able to just pop this into the drawer down there. Honestly, we should do this with all of our drawers, but we'd have to teach the system how to make these upgrade templates. We're also going to need void upgrades, so we're going to want to do the same with the obsidian, but I will most likely do those in between episodes. Nothing at the moment is close to needing an upgrade outside of that flint, so I think we're okay with that. So let's pop back upstairs and double check here. Eat really quick because I noticed that I can no longer run, and we're out of fruit salad. Inferium essence is probably the next closest. The nuggets don't matter. Yeah, I'd say the inferium essence is probably our next closest that's going to need a upgrade. Then eventually we'll get upgrades on all of them. So that was what, 2? So there was 41 total. So we need 39 gold upgrades and then 41 void upgrades at some point. Yeah, something like that. Excuse me, clearing my throat. Something's stuck in there. Anyway, but yeah, so that's our setup. So now if we actually were to, if we break through here and we look at our disk, we have 13,000 items in our disk, and that's because of all of these. If we didn't even have these, which we're going to work on this episode, it would be significantly less items that are in there. But that's what we're going to do this episode. We're going to work on getting our crafter set up so we can start processing out these pieces, turning them into ingots, and then dumping the ingots into their respective drawer down here. The question with this is, where do I want to put this? Because as it stands, it's a little cumbersome. I could set up another pulverizer in redstone. We could go that route and then have everything import into the system that way. We could start working towards getting mechanism and going that route and using mechanism for our ore, and we can set up ore tripling. Since we have so much of this now, it is a possibility. We would need a smelting factory, crushing factory, because if we look at any of these ore, If we go, say, iron ore or copper ore, we can put this into a, we want to triple this. So we could put it into a purification chamber and it will triple it. We just need oxygen. So it goes into a purification chamber, turns into copper clumps, and then those go into a crusher, get turned into copper dust. Those go into an enrichment chamber, and then they get smelted up into ingots. And that will triple our production. However, it is going to be power heavy. As it stands for now, I don't know. I don't know how we want to do this. I think that for now we will set it up here, somewhere around here. I think maybe we'll just set it up here, let it process, and then go. How about that? And then we're gonna dive into compact machines here fairly quickly because, well, I want to, and it's it'll help us keep all this stuff organized. So one thing about a skyblock that's difficult to do is try and keep everything organized and sorted out because it's just everything's so open. You know, you got everything available to you. So let's get our pipes. So we're gonna get an energy pipe. So we're gonna have to do this here. But what I don't want is this connection. We want it all to run off of the battery. So it's gonna go into here. It's gonna come out from there. We'll set it up to come out of there. Everything's going to come out of there into the pulverizer. Oh, not what I wanted. And then you are going to be set to configure input on the left as well. So items will come into here, and then they'll come here, and then we will set up a importer on the bottom of this guy. And we're going to have an exporter on the bottom of this guy. And actually, we'll end up needing 2 exporters because if we remember, there are more items than what one exporter can handle. So this is not going to look the greatest, but it'll work. So we need an exporter here, and we're going to need another one on the bottom. Let's go ahead and sleep through this night. I feel like I'm hearing a wandering trader somewhere. I thought I heard the sound of that, but maybe I'm just crazy. Okay, so where are we working? Over here. Great. So we need to get up there, and then we have to run cables. That is not what I want to be using for this. Give me some cobblestone. Maybe this is the time that we look into the jetpack too. Yeah, maybe, because this whole setup is a little bit janky. Okay, so we have an exporter. And I should have brought the ore pieces so I could set this up now without having to come back over here. Oh, and I also need more cables. Great. I'm going to have to come back over anyway. All right. All right, so we need more cables. Cables? We're going to need more than even that. Let's get quartz enriched iron. Can you make a stack of that? Is there enough? There should be, yes. Okay, that should be okay. And then let's get each piece. So we want a gold piece. We're going to want an iron, uranium, lead, silver, platinum, zinc, aluminum. The problem is that they keep coming in, so we are didn't I do osmium already? No, that's silver and copper. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I thought there was only 11. Do I have anything duplicated here? Oh, it's the osmium. Yeah, it's osmium that's throwing me off. Because if you look at pieces in here, the osmium shows up on this side. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus osmium. And then eventually we'll have the other 3. that are going to show up. And we'll start getting those whenever we upgrade to the netherite mesh, which we could honestly easily do now. And then we would have those 3 to work with. We're going to want to start doing that because, we're going to want all the modian and titanium and all that stuff. But for now, we're okay. All right, so there is all of our pieces. We're also going to want a few slabs. So that way we can do like we did before, block off all the extra slots. But if we come over here and then we build ourselves back up, over here. Okay, so if we do this, we can add those. So we ended with aluminum, so let's put this one over here. Nope, we can do tin. So those ones are done. So we need to add these 3 then to this one. Okay, cool. So that is gonna all export into the crafter, and then we can set the crafter up like so. And then like so. Remember your layout. Cool. And then now it's doing this funky thing where it doesn't want to let everything go, but that's fine. As long as it remembers this layout, it's fine. Okay, so then we just need cables to come from each of those, and then we need to run it like over this way. How much more of this do we have? We need to run off of this. I need to make sure that I can, get back down. So where is my master block? Okay, so we need to go down and then here, here, and here. There we go. That should be good, and we can go down, and then I can fill the gap. Cool, so that should put those online, and it's going to start exporting. I don't remember if I put the stack upgrade in that one, so we'll find out. But it's going to start exporting all of those items into here. Yes. And, oh, you're actually accessible, and you did get a stack upgrade. Okay, cool. And eventually we'll get the stack upgrade on you, but you're outputting one at a time. So then what we need to do is get the recipes set up for these. I also need to get an importer set up on our redstone furnace, and I forgot to do so. But that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, cool. So basically what we need to do is get our recipes set up just like we did before. Gold piece, apply, next. Don't know what button I just pressed. I pressed Y, I think. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, so you apply, you next recipe. You apply, next recipe. This is where I needed 2 of these, didn't I? Now that I think about it, I needed 2 crafters. Okay, and then you do that, and then you do that. No, not silver, platinum again. And then you do osmium and nickel. Yeah, I did need 2 crafters. I forgot about that part. Because of the fact that these don't have all the slots. Okay, so it was copper, tin, aluminum, and zinc. Copper, tin, aluminum, and zinc. Okay. It doesn't let me access my inventory, which is really weird. And now those cables just got... I don't even know. Okay. Just... tin just got exported back in. Tin. Copper, tin, aluminum, and zinc. All right, so we need to get another crafter. Forgot about that part. We do have another crafter, by the way. So we'll set these this up, and we will set the exporter on here, but we want to do the other items. So what we need to do is what we need to do is set this to only work with a redstone signal. So that way it doesn't fill these slots in, because I have to hit forget remembered layout and then do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can do one more in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's get zinc. That's fine. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we'll grab one of each of these just to make sure that I set that thing right down below, because I know I accidentally clicked on some of the wrong items. And apparently it's when you hit the remember layout, that's when the inventory starts acting really funny. I can just leave those slabs in there. It's not a big deal. So then that's all of you. Cool. And then these can just get dumped back into there. That's fine. And then that's you. Okay, so then, yeah, and see, that's where it's acting funny again. So then these other 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 are going to get set up to this exporter, and they'll go into this guy who had a layout already. Okay. And tin, because it's these 4, right? Yeah. So we're going to put zinc, aluminum, tin, and we are going to clear that recipe. Okay. Cool. All right. So for now, bam, that's remembered. Okay. So then we need to set these recipes up. So that's zinc, apply, aluminum, apply, tin, apply, and copper, apply. Okay. So those are going to process all of those into the chunks. And so then we can get our cable set back up, and it will start, filling this guy back up. We need to get a stack upgrade on this one because this guy has a stack upgrade already. And set him to back to working as normal. Okay, so then why do you not export pull out of this into this? It is not pulling from this output inventory for some reason. Let me go ahead and dump all this excess stuff in here and grab another pipe. My item pipe's here. What if I set this one up here? And then we set this to extract. Do you not? Oh no, you're dumping into that chest, which is not where I wanted you to go. Excuse me. Thank you. You should be going into the pulverizer. Oh, you're working. Why aren't you working? Yeah, that one seems to work fine. It's this one that doesn't. Honestly, though, we should be setting this to go up into a buffer chest. So we will do it like this. Yeah, everything should be going into a buffer chest like this. That way it these can continue processing. They'll continue running and doing their thing. Oh no, you don't. Why are you remembering that layout? That's weird. Turn off, please. I said turn off. Yeah, don't remember that layout. What are you doing? Oh. Yeah, so I need... There. Remember that layout. That can stay empty. Okay. So now it should work. Okay, there we go. So turn off. Forget the layout, remember the layout. There we go. That's weird. Why is it? I don't know why it would remember the export buffer, but it does. That guy's running out of power, so we need to get, power set up to him. But yeah, okay. And then this is getting all of the chunks that we have to process. So then everything's going to go from there into there, and then we just need to get this guy set up to export to the bottom with a wow, this thing is fast. With an importer set up to the bottom of this guy. And then we need to get massively, we need speed upgrades, because this is going to be an absolute nightmare. Let's also get a diamond chest. And we'll put a diamond chest here, which is going to make a mess, but that's okay. And we can dump all this into a diamond chest. But yeah, that's ore doubling. That's automatic processing of all of the stuff that we're getting in there. And then eventually we'll start, all of this will run out of our silver pieces. All of the pieces in here we will, slowly run out of. I need to get upgrades on these guys because they are slow. So that way these guys can transfer more items. And then I need to get an importer set up. So let's do that. So let's get our importer, which is going to require a destruction core. And it's also going to require an improved processor here, which is going to interrupt this process, but it's not that bad. We can just do this. And eventually, if we get an importer set up here, it doesn't matter. Everything, it'll get imported into the system automatically. So I wouldn't need to pull it out like that. But let's get an importer, and then let's go downstairs. I need my cables. It's funny that I just got the quest completed for that, even though I already did it. Let's go upstairs, please, and then break this so I can see where I am at and where I need to be working. And I probably should have slept, but that's okay. Okay. We're going to go this way. And then I'm going to take a nap here because the worst thing would be if there was a freaking creeper spawned at the end of this thing. It knocked me right over the edge. I'm trying not to die anymore. I've already died enough in this pack. Okay, so I made a hole. The hole is over there. Okay, cool. Are we there? We're there. Okay, so we're going to get an importer set up here, and then our cables are going to have to run, they're not the prettiest in the world. Starting to get a little bit of a dire wire going on here, to be honest with you. Okay, so we got our importer set up on our furnace, so we just need to set it to, instead of export to the top, export to the bottom. And I know what happened. I set this to be an export. This should be, well, it should be off. That should have been set to an input. I had it set to an export was the issue. Okay, so the gold can dump into here. And nothing should be showing up into this chest anymore then. Once it's done, it should be going out of the bottom. Perfect. So we can get rid of this chest. And that chest. So this is here. This is our buffer chest for all of our excess items that end up getting created. But yeah, so that is automated ore processing, automated ore doubling with refined storage and whatever the freaking heck this mod is, RF tools. Pretty nifty setup, I would say. I mean, it's not the absolute worst setup in the world. This chest is full. No, we need to get upgrades for our pipes. So let's do that because they are our bottleneck right now. And again, this iron nugget thing is annoying that they don't, the compacting drawer doesn't make nuggets. If anybody knows, is there a way to fix that? Maybe, like, I don't know, but it would be nice because it's a little bit obnoxious that I have to create nuggets when compacting drawers should automatically do that. Let's see if we need to upgrade to a higher tier. It's you and you. Are you able to keep up now? I would say so. Transferring 16 items every 10 ticks. Yeah. Interesting. Why isn't this? Ah, I see what I did. I don't have the zinc being processed. So that's zinc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have something in this processing that I shouldn't. What do I have here? Zinc, aluminum, tin, copper. Huh, what don't I have getting pushed into here then? Yeah, because I have zinc coming in here, but zinc is supposed to be coming here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's only 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, there's only 8 recipes in here, not 9. Let's turn it off. Forget the layout. Give me that. Remember the layout. But I need another slab. I thought this did 9 recipes, but it's only 8. Yeah, this one. So we are going to do this. And then remember the layout, right? Yes, okay. And then you are doing the zinc. And there's 12. Okay, interesting. So we need to set this guy to not import zinc, which I don't think I do. Oh no, he does. Yeah, he only needs 8. Okay. All right, so now we know each one of those only does 8, not 9. I thought it did 9. No, 8 recipes at once. Okay. All right, well, that is my bad. Why do you have zinc coming in here? Oh man, I messed it up. So we have gold, iron, uranium. I need lead, silver should be there. Buddy, you're driving me nuts. Give me those silver pieces. That's you. Forget the layout. Swap you out. Remember the layout. There we go. But yeah, if we look here, we should have significantly less pieces now. The only reason we have so many is because this is only exporting single at a time instead of a stack. And so it's not able to go as fast as this one is. But what we could do is actually, because we're at the point now where we have caught up, we could just do the stack upgrade. And if we come here and we look at our pieces, we are slowly exporting all of our pieces out of the system. And we only get a few pieces at a time from these, so we don't need the stack upgrades necessarily anymore in there, because they're not going to be getting, you know, we're going to be getting 1s and 2s and 3s, not a lot. So even this stack upgrade doesn't need to be here. Where it may come in handy would be maybe on the importer, when we speed upgrade these machines. So that's what I'm going to do. In between episodes, I'm going to grab another set of all of these, except for the machines. You still use the hardened integral components, but you get the the flux linkage amplifiers. So I'm going to get 3 of these plus the hardened integral components. This isn't too bad, just requires some lead and electrum. And electrum comes from silver and gold inside of our induction smelter. So we just got silver and gold, and that'll get us 2 electrum. So I'll get those going into these machines to make them as fast as they possibly could be. And we'll see from there. Maybe we'll start working towards, you know, mechanism or something like that. Yeah, anyway, that's it for this episode. If you enjoyed this episode and our automation setup of our ore doubling full automation, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Give me any tips or suggestions in the comments too. I'd always appreciate it. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.